Hey, church family. Let's say that there were two sandwiches on the table, okay? From the outside, they look exactly the same. They both look wonderful and appealing, and especially if you're hungry. The difference is what's on the inside. One of those sandwiches is a wonderful peanut butter and jelly sandwich, okay? The other is a peanut butter and toothpaste sandwich. Not so great, right? And the truth of the matter is a sandwich is defined by what's inside of it, right? I mean, a turkey sandwich is a turkey sandwich because there's turkey in it. A roast beef sandwich is a roast beef sandwich because of the roast beef in it, right? So they can all look the same from the outside, but inside they're very different. Unfortunately, that's what happens with Christians sometimes too. We can all kind of look the same on the outside, but on the inside, very, very different sometimes. And the problem is that one of the things that Christians hold on to and harbor so much without really ever letting it get outside, and they mask it really well, is anger. Anger is one of those things that you can hold on to, and it builds up and builds up and builds up. And the problem is that to the outside, you may never let it out, and it may never affect or you may think that it never affects anything on the outside. The truth of the matter is that it changes you on the inside. It makes you hardened and bitter and resentful and can cause a lot of problems in your life. So while on the outside, you may be going to church and doing the things that, all other Christians would do, but the truth of the matter is that on the inside, you're just rotting away. And Jesus had something to say about that. In fact, he says, if you harbor anger in your heart, then it's as if you've committed murder. Now, Jesus isn't saying that, if you have anger in your heart, that you're a murderer. But the truth of the matter is that the results can be the same. It's sin. And murder begins with hatred in the heart. And so it can be a little difficult to work through that. But what we have to do is make sure that we are confessing our sins. Don't hold on to anger. Don't hold on to bitterness. Don't hold on to resentfulness and things like that, because all they're going to do is just get in the way of our relationship with Jesus Christ. And it's going to take us away from what God has planned for us, and it hardens our heart. It makes us, it kind of makes us like a peanut butter and toothpaste sandwich. It may be okay on the outside, but on the inside, we're completely falling apart. It's not working. It's not anything that's pleasant, and it's certainly not anything that God can use. I want to be useful by God. So do I have anger sometimes? Do things happen in life and they make me angry? Absolutely. But the difference is not to hold on to that anger, to release it, to let it go, and let God work through the process. Let God work through the anger, the situations that brought him about, and let him be on the throne of our lives and let him take control. Vengeance belongs to the Lord. So if somebody's wronged you, that's to God. Our job is to forgive and move on, because without forgiveness in our heart, it's just going to become like a rock, and our heart is going to be hardened, and we're not going to be very useful for God. We love you, church family. Keep praying. Keep holding on. Let go of the anger, the bitterness, and resentment. God bless you, and we'll see you soon.